Hey friends, Dia Irby, your favorite realtor, with this week's market update. Today we're diving into the question, is the housing market going to crash? Are we headed for a repeat of 2008? Spoiler alert, it's different this time, and I'll show you why. Let's look at the housing market then versus now. If you remember, the crash in 2008 was a tough time for many. But the good news is that today's housing market is fundamentally different. One key reason is the supply and demand dynamics. Back then, there was an oversupply of homes on the market. For a market crash to happen, we'd need too many houses and too few buyers. Housing supply comes from three sources: homeowners selling, newly built homes, and distressed properties. Homeowners are selling, but the supply is still low. Take a look at this graph. The green line represents the current inventory, and the red line is 2008. We have only about a third of the available inventory today. So what does that mean? It means there aren't enough homes available to trigger a significant drop in home values. To recreate 2008, we'd need a lot more people selling with very few buyers, and that's not the case now. Another aspect folks are discussing is the number of newly built homes. This graph here shows the last 52 years, and those 14 years in red, that's where we were underbuilding homes. Builders haven't been constructing enough homes for years, creating a significant deficit in supply. Yes, we're ramping up construction now, as the blue bar shows, but it won't suddenly create an oversupply. There's too much ground to cover, and the builders are being cautious not to overbuild like during the bubble. Lastly, let's talk about distressed properties, including foreclosures. During the housing market, lending standards allowed many to get loans they couldn't afford, leading to a flood of foreclosures. But today, lending standards are much tighter, resulting in fewer foreclosures. The graph from the Federal Reserve shows the positive shift. Plus, the forbearance program was a game changer. It gave homeowners options like loan deferrals and modifications, preventing a repeat of the 2008 wave of foreclosures. So what does all this mean for you? Well, inventory levels aren't anywhere near where they need to be for prices to drop significantly and for a housing market crash to occur. According to Bankrate, this isn't going to change anytime soon, especially considering strong buyer demand. Bottom line, to answer your question, is the housing market going to crash? No, the housing market doesn't have enough homes for a 2008 style crash, and there's nothing suggesting that will change anytime soon. So you can rest assured that the horizon looks steady. Thanks for joining me on this housing market journey. If you have any questions or want to explore your real estate options, I'm just a phone call away. Until next time, this is Dia Irby, your favorite realtor, by your side all the way.